Hey, before we start with the video, I just wanted to give you guys a quick disclaimer. I'm going to be going on a rant here shortly, just from a couple of things that I've been seeing, and so this is kind of a trigger warning. Um, I'm going to be talking about abortion and a woman's right to pretty much fend for her own body. So if you don't want to hear anything about that, go ahead and skip over to this time code over here, and it'll skip all that part. Thanks. All right, it is January 23rd, 2021. Yeah, it's Saturday. Yes, I know I'm not in a car. I actually decided to come home first to do this, just because I want to change things up. Yeah, today's quite an interesting day. Hopefully, actually, after lunch, I'm planning on going somewhere, and then to go pick up Sunshine. Hopefully, they allow me to film. We'll see. If they don't, they don't. If they do, they do. It is what it is. So, it's kind of funny. I'm fairly active online, Facebook, and I follow a few different news outlets, local news outlets, and leave it to a Trumper tantrum, that's what I call them, to take a post about the sunset and how beautiful the sky looks and turn it into a political statement. Like, yeah. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. And then now apparently there's this representative here in Arizona that wants to make abortions murder by proxy, to charge women who get abortions for murder. And I am a high believer of men should never have a say in legislation when it comes to a woman's body and a woman's choice. That's always been my stance. And the amount of these misogynists, these men who say, well, if they weren't murdering children, then we have to have a say in it. No, you don't. I mean, it's not a child. It's not a child yet. Technically, it's still a part of the mother's body. I mean, yeah, there's brain functionality, but it can't think for itself. It's still relying on the mother for sustenance internally. It's 100% her choice whether or not if she wants to get an abortion. Now, do I think that, personally, do I think that you should just go out and get an abortion for absolutely no reason at all? No. But what right do I have to stop somebody from doing that? I don't have that right. And what a lot of people don't realize is, these abortion clinics that people are out there protesting, they're there for health and wellness. I mean, I am a firm believer that, if a woman wants to get an abortion for one reason or another, sure, go ahead. Now, yeah, there's a lot of logistics to it. I understand that. But it's complete and utter BS and nonsense for us to try to pass a law that says that, oh, if a woman has an abortion, she could be tried for murder. I mean, don't you understand that there's extenuating circumstances where an abortion is needed, where it's warranted? I have a friend who I grew up with that when she was 18 years old, she had gotten pregnant. Willingly got pregnant. And after about, I think it was 2 months, they realized that the baby was an atopic pregnancy. I think that's what they call it, where the baby is actually developing half inside and half outside the uterus, or the part outside the uterus. And the way that it was growing, they said, okay, we need to perform surgery. One of two things can happen. No, one of three things can happen. Either one, we perform the surgery and everything goes fine. Two, we perform the surgery and either her or the baby would lose its life. Or three, they don't perform the surgery and they both lose their life anyway. And she asked about having an abortion, if that would actually save her life to be able to have another child. Now, I'm not going to tell you what she decided or what the doctor decided or anything like that. But here's another circumstance. The majority of abortions happen, at least from my research, because of rape. And a big number of those cases is because of familial rape. Why should a woman who has been violated like that have to carry the baby to full term? Especially when she's not ready for it. Especially when she's not of age for it. I know it's a touchy subject, but that's why I'm talking about it. Because this is my thoughts. This is what I'm feeling right now from just all the different news articles that have flown past my feed in the past 24 hours. I am all for women's rights. The right to choose. Their right to make their own decisions. Why should I have the ability to pass laws on what a woman can and cannot do, or should and should not do? It's idiotic. And it's honestly, it's sickening. And it's sickening to see how many people support this possible legislation. it's so disheartening. All right, after that bit of a rant, it is now lunchtime, and I only have one flavor left, and that is this beautiful green pistachio. So, I will say one of my favorite ice creams is actually pistachio ice cream. It's been a long time since I've actually had the pistachio ice cream that I remember, and that's because I actually got it from Mexico back when I used to go to Mexico all the time. I've tried a couple different ones, but that was honestly the best. So yeah, I know I'm off frame right now, and that's because I have a cat sitting right next to me. So I don't want to smush her, but whatever. All right, let's go ahead and give this a try. Ooh, that smells so good. So I know that Spumoni has pistachio ice cream in it, or gelato, or it's pistachio flavor. I don't consider Spumoni a pistachio ice cream, just so you know. This smells like Spumoni. And if you've ever gone to, now I can scoot over a little bit. If you've ever gone to the old spaghetti factory, typically with any meal they give you a free scoop of ice cream, free dessert. I usually get the Spumoni because I like Spumoni. That's what this smells like, and that's exactly what it reminds me of. Let's see about taste-wise. Yeah. This is good. This is good. It's honestly 9 out of 10. It's one of the better flavors. If they did develop like a black cherry flavor mixed with that, oh, boom, right there. That actually would be a nice flavor. I think that they should at least attempt black cherry. That'd be good. So yeah, I did figure tonight I'm actually going to go ahead and make myself some chicken wings with the pork panko and see how that goes. More than likely going to air fry it, just because we have an air fryer, so it's easier to use and easier to make them. And we have a couple of deep pots for so I would actually be able to deep fry, but it's at least in my opinion, it's too much to get the oil to boil, and it's too much time where I can just toss them in the air fryer for like 10-15 minutes and they're good to go. But yeah, I think that's gonna be a fun adventure. At least something to try, something new with that pork panko. Ooh, excuse me. But yeah, getting ready to take off here shortly. It's just before 1 o'clock, so figure time wise should be easy to get there and back, or get there and go to pick up Sunshine and then come back. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish this and actually enjoy it, and then I'll be Doing other things. I don't know. Today's just a weird day. It's just um it's not an off day. It's just one of those. I got up super early. Like I woke up at, let's say, I think it was like 5:45, almost like between 5:45 and 6. I woke up and like I was awake. And I don't like that personally, but I woke up and was able to stay up. Anyway, yeah. So I'm feeling a little off. Not in a bad way, but just a little off. All right, so we did have to go and get a new modem, but yeah, I love when they say that when a company says that they're going to do something like, oh, send you a modem by mail, and then you just receive a box to send the equipment back, but no modem. Luckily, we were able to find a store that was open, one of the cable stores that was open, and we were able to go ahead and bring the modem back and swap it out and got it all set up and good to go. Thank goodness. But I just don't get it why a company that says, that won't back their word when they say, oh, we'll just send you out a new modem. I mean, come on, really. But got it set up, got it good to go. That's really it. I mean, I know it's a little late, but so I was trying to actually go to a dispensary. But when I got there, it was like an hour and a half to 2 hour wait, and I didn't have that much time. So next time, hopefully, we'll see. But anyway, at this point, I think that's going to be it. So remember, if you like what you see, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. Comment down below if you have any comments, questions, or just want to interact. And of course, make sure you subscribe so that way you can see all the new content, and also ring the bell so you know when I upload new content. And of course, that's pretty much it. So let's see what tomorrow brings.